Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how to choose the right domain name for yourself. And this will vary depending on your product, your services, your prospecting area, and I'll show you how to do the right thing for each. Now, domain names should be related to what you are selling. I am very much against what I call vanity domain names. This is Bob Jones Bakery. Nobody's searching for Bob Jones. Nobody knows Bob Jones. Maybe a few friends. Pick a domain name that means something. Pick a domain name like I would pick in my local area, Seguin Bakery, not Dale Anderson Bakery. So these are just a few of the tips that you'll find inside. At this time, I'd like you to go down below and push the subscribe button. And also, while you're down there, go ahead and click the link in the description box for wandererblueprint.com. How to choose the best domain name. Keep the domain as short as possible. Make it easy to pronounce. Make it unique and brandable. Only use .coms. When you choose a domain name, think 1 year ahead. Will this domain work a year from now for what I plan on doing? Try not to use hyphens. That's like a minus sign, especially in your main domain. Are you going to tell people the name of your website, or will it always be linked to? This is something to keep in mind when choosing a domain name, because unless you can rattle off the domain name and the person can understand it and knows how to spell it without too much help, it's not going to work if you are recommending people to your domain. However, if you're just putting up links all over the place to send people to your domain, that might not be such a factor. Hey, at this time, I'd appreciate it very much if you go down below and leave a comment if you like my video. Where are your customers located? Are they located in your town, in your region, in your country, or are they worldwide? This will have a big factor on your domain name. If your customers are strictly located in your town and country, it's a great advantage to have the name of that town in the domain name. It'd be like Seguin Bakery or Seguin Pool Hall, Seguin Candy Store, Seguin Gas, Seguin whatever you want to say. Let's say I want to sell widgets. I could have a domain called Seguin Widgets. If you are going to just get customers out of your state, put your state name in your domain. Texas Cleaning Services, Texas Gas Station, Texas Lawn Services, if you're servicing the whole state. If you service a whole region, then you'll want to use that region in your domain name, like Southwest Trucking, Southwest Candy Store, Southwest Gas Stations, Southwest, you name it, throw that Southwest in there. If you're only selling products and services in your country, heck, call it whatever you want, USA, whatever you want, United Kingdom, whatever you want, Canada. It really can narrow down on the customers you are wanting. There's no use advertising to countries that you're not going to supply services or products to. We all delude ourselves into thinking that we're going to sell this worldwide. We're going to sell from Singapore to Canada, to the United Kingdom. Nah, most of us are not. First of all, we can only service a small portion of the world. So why not narrow the region down more? If you've got a service, put it in your domain name. You know, Seguin carpet cleaners, Texas carpet cleaners, U.S. carpet cleaners, and if you really can do it, worldwide carpet cleaners. At this time, I'd like you to go down below to the content block and click the link down there. You may very well be interested in what I am offering. Please click that link now and take a look. Put your main product in the domain. Washington apples, Northwest apples, USA apples. Is this your only or main website? For example, I had a website called thehorsebarn.com when I was selling horses. I was selling training services. I was selling horses themselves. So I had kind of a generic name, the Horse Barn. Now, I had feeder sites. Let me explain what a feeder site is. I had a site called blueroanhorsesforsale.com. And yeah, I had some hyphens in there. Let me explain that. In order to get the term Blue Roan Horses for Sale, I had to resort to hyphens. This is a feeder site, so I didn't care. The people attracted to this domain wanted to buy a Blue Roan horse. Now, while we're here, avoid vanity sites like Mary Blevens Beauty Salon. New prospects are not looking for Mary Blevens. They don't know Mary Blevens even exists. Probably don't know how to spell her name. The only people who know Mary Blevens are her friends and existing customers, and they're not searching for her. So I try to avoid having any vanity sites. If you want to have a vanity site, go ahead and register your name if you want. Then you can talk about anything you want on that site, but for a business, don't go with a vanity site. No use trying to reach prospects beyond your ability to service them or to get products to them at a reasonable cost. Yeah, I could probably sell apples to somebody in Brazil. I'm not sure if the shipping costs will allow me to do so. Now, I used to have a farrier service, and I restricted my practice to an area east of I-5. I did that for years, and then I moved, and all of a sudden, I realized I was closer to the prospects on the west of I-5 than on the east of I-5, so I changed my area.
Hey, at this time I'd like you to go down below and give me a thumbs up. If you're liking my content, that is. Thank you.
If I were a photographer, I might use one of the following domains. Photographer, SeguinTexas.com. Photographer, SeguinTexas.com. Seguin Photographer.com. PhotographerSeguin.com. All these domains are available. When I do the same thing in San Antonio, a much bigger city, none of them are available, but not to worry. Here are some domains that are close and with proper SEO will produce similar results. Photographers, San Antonio, Texas.com is available.
sanantonio.texasphotographers.com is available. Photographer-in-sanantonio.com is available. Now let's say I want to sell cowboy boots, nationwide or worldwide. Cowboyboots.com is of course not available. Cowboy Boots Shopping.com is available. WesternBootShop.com is available. TheWesternCorral.com is available. CowboyBootCorral.com is available. And I happen to like this. This is my favorite. BootCorralShop.com. You probably noticed by now that adding a prefix like the or a suffix like corral will expand your choice of domains. In my mind, I like to leave room for expansion of product line or services. If I might expand later, Cowboy Boot Sales and Repair.com is available. Now you might say, well, if you don't have repair services for cowboy boots, well, I'm sure I can find a boot shop in my area where I can send these boots that have repaired and charge enough money to make a little money and combine with the other business to increase their business also. The wonderful thing about choosing a domain name is it can make you think about not only what you sell now, but also what future sales might be. Previously, I mentioned feeder sites. These link to the main site with a link or a button. These domains usually have a very detailed name and address a very niche topic. For example, Red Roan Horses for Sale.com was a domain I used. It had a bit of information about Red Roan horses and a link to my main website, thehorsebarn.com. I no longer have these domains as I'm retired from the horse business years ago, but these feeder sites produced about 15 leads a month. Having a feeder website to sell a $10 ebook would not be economically feasible, but did work well for selling a $3,500 horse. You may want to give it a go. Put up a couple of feeder sites and see if you get enough traffic to warrant having the domain name and the hosting account for them. It's tremendously cheap to do, and if you get some good targeted traffic, you'll make money at it. I woke up this morning with a couple more domains bouncing around my head. The cowboycorral.com is available. The cowboybootcorral.com is available. cowboyridingboots.com is available. You do not need to immediately choose a domain name. Take your time. Several days, even a week is fine if you're going to have to live with your choice of domain names for a long time, maybe forever. Once you go to all the work of ranking your domain, if you change the domain, you lose all that hard work. So who do you register your domain name with? I suggest you do not register your domain name with your hosting provider, as there can be problems later if you start changing your accounts around. It can complicate matters immensely. Keep hosting and domain names separate. Period. I have domains registered with Namecheap, GoDaddy, SiteGround, and Hover. They all are about the same price with the same features, and you'll find that when you deal with any of these domain services, they vary in customer service, but they're all about the same, so use whatever you want.
Hey, thanks for watching this video, and I appreciate it very much. Before you go, would you go down, click the subscribe button, and again, thanks for watching.